Welcome back. This time we're talking about Trolls, the latest animated film from Dreamworks. Now before I get into the review itself, let me say this is my first video I've recorded with my new camera and new lighting setup. So if you like the new look, definitely comment below and let me know, please. Now as far as the movie goes, growing up, I'm pretty sure everyone I knew, boy or girl, had at least one troll. That just seemed to be a universal toy that someone had. I don't remember anyone actually having a troll bought for them. They just were there. Where they came from, I do not know. I don't think I ever even saw one in a store. But trolls were everywhere. So when I first heard that they were making a movie about trolls, I kind of rolled my eyes. I mean, it's another commercial property. What are they really going to do with it? There's no backstory for trolls. They're just trolls. But as the Lego movie showed us, you don't always have to have a detailed backstory to create a decent film. And that was more than decent. That was a great film. As for Trolls, this is actually a lot of fun. The trailers really did a good job of, showcasing the vibe of this movie. It's about fun. It's about happiness. That's literally what the movie's about. It's about the pursuit of happiness. The story revolves around this group of trolls. They used to live in this village surrounded by Bergens, which are these kind of more traditional looking troll type creatures. And somehow they discovered that if they ate a troll, they experienced happiness. And unfortunately for the Bergens, that's basically the only way they could ever be happy. So trolls became a delicacy that was celebrated on a special holiday. Now obviously the trolls weren't really keen on this holiday, so they escape and now live out in the woods, and they've been safe for the last 20 years. And their princess, who is about to take over for her father, is Poppy, played by Anna Kendrick. And she is the happiest troll amongst a bevy of happy trolls. And everyone loves her, except for Branch, who is a troll that just is never happy, and he's voiced by Justin Timberlake. And Poppy probably would have continued on her happy, merry way, except the Bergens find them, and she now has to go out on this mission to save her friends and family, and drags Branch along for the ride. The thing that actually kind of surprised me about this movie is beneath all of the color and the happiness and the cheerfulness and just the sheer insanity of the story that we're watching, is there is this kind of macabre underbelly to it. I mean, the basic story is about how our heroes get eaten so Bergens can feel happy. They're basically a drug, if you look at it like that. And there's a decent bit of imagery, especially during the journey between the troll village going back to the Bergen town, where there's some kind of creepy elements. I would almost call it like cute macabre, because everything in this movie is just very colorful, very cute. There's these textures, everything's kind of fluffy, but then there's these kind of creepy things happening as Poppy's on this journey. There's this one montage to one of the songs, and it's just like there's a lot of creepy things that are happening, but it's done in a very cute and cuddly kind of way. So there's this really nice dichotomy between those two things that, for me at least, made it very enjoyable. I'm not sure if the kids are really going to get that, but I think the older audience members will kind of enjoy that purposeful disconnect between some of the visuals and some of the things that are actually happening. But speaking of the kids, there is a solid message behind this movie about happiness and finding happiness and how we can find that from within ourselves. Although honestly, if you dig too deep into it, you could also find opposite messages as well that they probably weren't intending. But again, this is a movie called Trolls, and it's about cuddly trolls, so let's not go too deep into this. But really, this is a pretty harmless film. It is a lot of fun. I think it's something that I think kids are going to enjoy. They've got the colors, they've got the action, they got the comedy. But there's also those kind of darker elements, again, there's that word, that I think the parents and the older audience members are going to dig it as well. I don't think anyone's going to leave bored. You may hate yourself because you're not going to be able to get these songs out of your head, but beyond that, there really wasn't much to complain about this movie. So if you've seen Trolls, what did you think of it? As always, you can subscribe to my channel, check out some of my other reviews, and until next time, I'll see you at the movies.